Hello, I'd like to welcome all. And this video is not what I normally do. Normally I do a little something or talk. Well, actually, I do sometimes talk about a little something. And today is one of those talky moments where I talk about a little something. Haha, my bitmap's gonna go up, at least the rate of stuff. But today I want to talk about something that's been happening on DeviantArt, which is really grinding my gears, getting on my nerves, annoying the living piss out of me. And I made this. This doesn't look like a star, does it? It looks like a fat guy who ate just one too many cans of mayonnaise. So what they're doing on DeviantArt lately is they spam what was it again? They spam favorites, which is, if you're not familiar with art websites or DeviantArt on which I actually write things, self-plug. Essentially, you can favorite a piece of art, and it's added to your little gallery of favorites. And in your favorites, you can be like, oh man, look at that. That's something that I really like, and now I can find it whenever I want to, without having to put a bookmark or anything. I can always just find it in my own personal little collection. And it's really fucking fun. It's really useful, and it shows people, hey man, you favorited my piece? That's fucking great. That shows that you really like it, and that means that I can dissect something from it. DeviantArt even has a system that if you click the favorite button, it tells you, you should probably leave a comment, you handsome son of a gun. What fave spamming is these people will favorite a metric shit ton of videos, sorry, I'm not too much in the YouTube sphere. They will favorite a mass amount of art, freshly uploaded preferably, to make sure that the person is online, without looking at the art, reading the art, or anything. They'll just say, oh, nothing. They won't say anything. They'll just click the favorite button. And this is the thing. When your art, or work, or writing, or music gets favorited, it's a little bit of a... It's an unwritten rule that it's very polite to go over to their page and say, hey man, thanks for the 5. So what fave spammers do is they favorite a whole metric fuck ton of art. And on hundreds of people who made that art will come over, who, because the art is just uploaded and not even looked at, will always be online, for the most part. And so all these people come over and they're like, hey man, thanks for the... Hundreds of thousands of people will now start watching them, purely because they favorited the living shit out of things. And they might say, that's harmless. It's not real spam, it is spam. The favorite system is to show someone really likes your work, to the point that they would always like to find it back. They wouldn't want to lose the opportunity to revisit this piece of work. Now, I got 3 favorites on something that has 6 views. I'm not a big writer. In fact, I'm a pretty shitty one. So it's very weird that I have a favorite to view ratio of fucking 1 to 2. But that's 50% of the people. That's kind of wonky. But here's another hint to know that you're dealing with a favorite spammer. 1. Their favorite gallery has over thousands of pages. One has 2,000 pages of favorites, which I think is even if just at 15, that's a whole mess of art. Listen, I've been on Fur Affinity for a really long time. I've been favoriting there more than anything else. Even I can't really say I do that. Now, I know some people have so-called favorite streaks, which is something that I do. I look at a whole bunch of pages and I'm like, hey man, like this, I like this, I like this, I'm gonna favorite them all. But even if I do that, I tend to leave a comment or two, and I really don't care. But here's the thing. These people will favorite your work, and they'll do it en masse. And it becomes very suspicious when they don't just do that, but there are hundreds of other people saying thanks for the fave. And here's the best way to know that it's not really just a spree. The people saying thanks for the favorite are within minutes of each other. There is literally like, thanks for the fave. Bam! But the other hint is, go to their favorites gallery, which you can do on DeviantArt. You can go to someone's favorites and be like, what does this person like in particular? And you might just notice that their favorites page has a very weird setup. If, like me, you just made a piece and you posted it, and you're like, man, I really hope someone will give me some constructive criticism, because I request criticism. But the thing is, you'll find that my piece of art was already on page 3. That's kind of weird. Like, I can imagine that you're very active, but to push a piece of art in a day to page 3, and the fact that you already have, like, it's just very suspicious. Leave a comment every once in a while, and people don't have to say that, so that's why they don't do it. And there's llama spammers. So essentially in Deviant Art you have what's called llama badges, which are snazzy little badges of llamas, because you need something to promote yourself with. It's essentially favorite spamming, but in a different fashion, because when you give someone a llama badge, it also gives a little message. Unlike YouTube, it gives you a little message in your inbox that, hey, someone just really liked your thing. Or someone just gave you a llama badge. And it's, yeah. More people come over to say, hey, thank you for giving. Now here's my problem with the system. I'm perfectly fine with llama spamming. It's like, Hey, it's a badge. I can enjoy this badge. I can do something with this thing. I can, you know, pick my nose with it. But here's kind of the big problem that I have with it. With favorite spamming. I like to keep my statistics pure. I do not want to have people subscribe to me that are not actually looking at my stuff, and they're just subscribed for resubs. I hate resubs because they're nonsensical. They don't do anything for either side because they're not giving you more viewers. They're just giving you another number in a statistic. But if I know that the person who favorited my piece is like, oh man, I really like that. That was a nice bit of writing that truly made my day, then it makes me squeal. And I like squealing. Preferably like a little piglet. But I can't do that if I know that that person just did it to get. Imagine being at a theater, being at a grand theatrical play, and the person performing puts all his heart and soul into it. You come and you start clapping the ever-loving fuck out of yourself. You clap super hard until the artist starts to notice you more than other people notice the artist. So suddenly the attention shifts to that guy, despite the fact that it's your performance. Which is what fave spamming sort of is people taking the attention away from what really matters, which is giving constructive criticism, showing that you like something and might want to see more of it, and turning it into self-promotion. That is all it is. Think about it. I want to know that every like I get, every view, every view is kind of hard because the filtration system you do is kind of whack. But I want to know that at the very least every favorite I get and every like I get, be it on Furfinity, be it on DeviantArt, be it on YouTube, I want to make sure that those numbers are real. That those are real people who really liked that piece. So that I know that that was something I probably should try again, because apparently I'm good at it, and someone might be interested in it. Or better yet, it's something I could grow in, and become better at, and become more of. Fuck, I broke down a door. So that's my problem with this recent antic. Now, I guess the reason I haven't been too much of a target of favorite spamming is that I don't upload a lot. I have upload sprees where I like write a whole lot and then upload chunks of it, lots of chunks, because I like writing small pieces and then uploading them, because if I had a bigger audience it would be good for criticism, but I don't, so I guess it kind of forgoes the point by the situation. But the thing kind of is, don't do that, please. Just don't. You're not making anyone happy. Because once people find out you're just doing it to promote yourself, it's even hurtful. It's saying your art's so shitty that I know you're going to come to me and pay me attention. And the worst part is, the people who do this, I already watched. One guy has favorited my pieces 3 times. The first time I was like, oh, your art's pretty cool, let me watch it. And then he's like, oh, I'm gonna fave spam you. Oh no, I don't even care. If you really like my piece, leave a fucking comment with your favorite, okay? Even if it's just a really like it, favorite it, give me something to work with. So that I know that you're not just here to promote yourself. So that I know that everything you're... Why isn't it snowing out here? Oh no. Did they change something? Or does this no longer snow in pre-1.72 worlds? Ugh. But yeah. I will confess, I am slightly part of the problem. I don't fave spam. I do, but I actually like the pieces that I look at. I've read them, I've seen them, I've read the description, gotten a little bit of insight. But I typically don't leave a comment, which is something I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to fix part of the problem, which is people not, So that's really it. This is just a ranty video, so feel free to ignore it. And just say, haha, ego boost. Well, let me tell you that if an ego beast is hollow, and you know it's hollow, and ultimately you're going to be like, oh my god, someone favored it. Do I even want to know if it's real or not? Well, I just made myself sad. It seems I don't need Total Biscuit to accomplish that feat. It seems you never need Total Biscuit. Do you ever really need Total Biscuit? The answer is mayhap. Mayhap. Just like the good old days. See you guys next time, hopefully in a slightly more happy, joyous, fun time video. One where the XD formation will be seen a lot more. I kind of want to change this though. But now it just kind of looks like a W. But isn't a 3 just a sideways W? Actually, it looks like a butt. But I like saying butt, so that's fine. See you guys next time when hopefully we'll have a lot more to XD, like Disney XD, yay. I wonder what's going on in the farms anyway. I think my chickens escaped. I thought I closed this place up, but apparently my chickens escaped. And my cows escaped. What the fuck did 1.7.2 do? I put a water sluice down to keep them away. I even used the word sluice, which sounds like Louise. Oh, these doors are okay. Holy shit, this update fucked up every shit thing. Or I fucked something up. We'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Bye!